it's Yaz from Yorkshire Peaches Therapies and welcome back to the channel. On today's video I'm going to show you what I consider a pretty significant purchase. So some of you, actually I'll just hide my address first, you know, GDPR and all that. So this company I have lovingly watched for the past, crikey, I don't know how many years now, really flourish into one of the cornerstone brands for adventure dogs. So I have a huge box here. Now I've taken off my label. And yes, I've already opened the box because I got really excited when the parcel arrived because it arrived on my birthday. Even though this is something for the dogs, it was technically a birthday present for me because I like my kids to wear nice things. So some of you may already recognise this colour panel. So this is an order from Twiggy Tags. So Twiggy Tags is a dog gear website, so you can get harnesses, collars, leads, awareness leads. They've got travel things, safety things, accessories, the whole kit and caboodle. So I wanted to firstly show you what I've bought, and then we're going to have a little look at their website, and I'm going to show you how and why I made the decision to buy the things that I have bought. So all of my dogs, they already have a harness, and they already have a lead, and they already have a collar. All supporting small businesses. We live for supporting small businesses. Twiggy Tags is a small business. And for me, because I am taking the dogs on their first kind of like adventure holiday, so I will be doing another video about me taking the dogs to France and Spain, and it got me thinking. Now, the stuff that we've got is fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. So my dogs traditionally wear a Perfect Fit harness. So the two harness brands that I recommend, well actually there's probably three. So Perfect Fit, Twiggy Tags and Rough Wear do some really nice ones as well. Now with Perfect Fit, they have a fleece lining. So in my head I was thinking that's going to be quite difficult to dry. Potentially. It's a few years old, and the lead that I've got, again, beautiful. It's from Story and Tales, and you know, they've all got matching and perfect, right? But in my head, I wanted something that I knew was strength tested. The last thing I need is in some services in France, Peggy booting off at a dog and something breaking. Not that I think any of these are, you know, the things that I've got are going to break, but I just thought, just for my own peace of mind, I want something fresh and I want something that is strength tested. So that's kind of what led me to go, do you know what, they're all getting new harnesses and leads. And, well, I'm going to show you. So obviously I've got three kids. I've got Rodney, Lily and Peggy that I'm buying for. So, obviously, I've been absolutely savage and absolutely tore this parcel apart when it came. But as a fellow business owner, I really appreciate branding. And Twiggy Tags have got the most lush branding. So, first of all, look at the branded tissue paper. I'm here for it. So cute. And again, I think it encapsulates the adventure style that, you know, Twiggy Tags are very well known for. You've got camping pictures and hats and people hugging dogs and people walking dogs with harnesses. It's just really cute. So I appreciate that. Okay, again, I have opened it all. I'm sorry, not sorry. I was just very excited. So I wanted to kind of highlight as well all of the branded kind of packaging that comes with it. There are 1% for the planet member. I'm not sure what that means, but when we have a look on their website, I'm sure we'll find out. This is recyclable packaging, so it says check your local recycling. And the harnesses that I went for was the Adventure Harness Light. So if I get rid of all that was the packaging for the lead. Get rid of all the packaging. And then again, lovely branding on the, so this is the Adventure Light Harness kind of card. So it's adventure light harness, Twiggy Tags for every adventure. It's got multiple lead attachment points, strength tested, freedom of movement, and multiple clips for easy fitting. Then it goes through all of the sizes, and it also comes with a lifetime guarantee. And you've got a little QR code there on the back to scan for more information. So let's have a look. So Rodney, he tends to wear blue. So the colour that I went for with him, I'm hoping that the colour is on here somewhere. It is probably on the pieces of card that I've ripped from them. It's not Canopy, that's the green one. 2 seconds, talk amongst yourselves. Okay, so with Rodney's harness, I went for the Lagoon size 2. So this is what it looks like. I am going to add on to the back end of this video, you know, fitting it to the dogs. So strength tested, lifetime guarantee, freedom of movement. So at the front, obviously, we've got, so this is the chest panel. And then this is something that I don't think I've seen on other harnesses designs. Correct me if I'm wrong. But, hope you can see it. Right, wait a minute, let me put it back again. Okay, so that's the front. And then it's like this little buckle that you do that with, right? So it's not a clip, but then you put it back through here. And then it's attached on. You've then got these, you know, good quality buckles at the back. So where you can undo it, you've got 2 at the back and then 1 at the front. You've then got a D-ring here. You've got a D-ring on the chest plate as well. I don't tend to walk mine with an attachment on the chest plate. It tends to just be at the back. And then on the inside, you've got Twiggy Tags, but you've also got a place to write your phone number on as well. So when I was trying these harnesses on, I mean, these are the feeling of them. I don't even know. It's just a good quality harness. Like it just is, right? And it's strength tested. So when I was measuring the dogs up, they were kind of borderline with the sizing, and I was like, and they said on the website size up. So I tried it on them, and Rodney, who is, you know, he is gear shy, so he does have an aversion to wearing anything, coats, harnesses, collars. Like, he just doesn't like things being on him, but ultimately need to keep him safe, needs to have something on. But with this Adventure Light, it's part of the description that I'll show you in a minute. It says it is for dogs that are gear shy, right? What's this that it says as well? Oh, it's got it's reflective as well. All these little reflective strips. So when I've put this on Rodney, the chest plate, it's like quite big. Like I could put my arm through it. So I messaged on Instagram and said, look, have I done something wrong here? Because the way that I've fitted it, like, should there be such a gap there? I mean, like, when he was on it and I took him for a walk on the cul-de-sac with it, like, his range of movement around the shoulder is phenomenal. Like, his forelimbs can move perfectly. So when I messaged Twiggy Tags, they advised, actually, instead of tightening up around the neck, I need to loosen it off a little bit. So I am going to be refitting these onto the dogs, because I'm still convinced that these are going to be the best size for him. But if not, I can swap them. You have to pay to return, so like pay your postage to return, but I'm not bothered about it, you know. But I need to kind of like size up, because basically when you kind of like make things tight round here, it can cause this chest panel to bump up. It is a larger chest panel, but I think because it's for dogs that are gear shy, the contact points, they don't necessarily need to have this touching them, I don't think. So so this is Rodney's, this is the Lagoon, and I also got a lead with it as well. So this lead is the Adventure Lead Control. So it has a close control handle, it's strength tested, and it's got locking carabiners on it as well. So again, that additional safety. We've got the branded Twiggy Tags carabiner. These are always really handy to have, like a D-ring on a lead. So I do, that's, you know, thumbs up from me. And look, that just automatically links round. And then this, when I was looking, so initially I actually wasn't going to get this lead. I was going to get a different one. I can't remember the name of it, but I was going to get a different one. And the reason I didn't get it was because I'd have had to change Peggy's because there wasn't a matching lead in stock to go with it. So I ended up going with these ones with this close handle. I was like, maybe I'll use that. But actually, so handy, like ridiculously handy. And I don't know why, but like, so my husband is over 6 foot and I think I'm like 5'8" or something like that. But this is just like the perfect height just to have that little bit of extra control. So say that we need to navigate through something that's like a bit small, or you just need to kind of just get a bit of a closer hold on them, say if you're getting ready to cross the road or something. Absolutely perfect. As well, this is so comfy, like genuinely, like to have a padded lead, especially when you've got a dog like Rodney that pulls like a freight train until he's had a poo. Once he's had his poo, he's fine. But this is all, it's all cushioned. So wherever you're grabbing that lead, if you need to grab it, but again, there's enough freedom with it for them to, you know, go that little bit further. And if you need to bring them back in, you can bring them back in. So weirdly, even though all my dogs are different shapes and sizes, when I was measuring them, they all kind of came up the same. So this is the canopy. So this is Peggy. She wears green, because I like them all to wear matching. You know, fight me. I like them all to wear matching stuff. So this is Peggy's, and this is the canopy print. So you can see, you can see the difference. So this is the lagoon, and then this is the canopy. So the lagoon is like it's more of like, I think you'd maybe say like a teal sort of colour. I'm just admiring the stitching actually on that front panel. Like that is strong. That is on there. So yeah, we've got the canopy colour, and then Lily, or Ninny Nincompoop, she rotates between, usually she's purple, but she can wear a pink. So she has gone for, let me have a look at the colour, Secura. So she's on with the pink there. So again, exact same harness, exact same lead as well. I was initially looking at one that was like 2 meters long. I believe this is 1.5 meters. Close control lead, strength tested. Look, and they've even got a little QR code on the label as well. So you can see how fresh they are because they've still got tags on them and stuff. So, at the back end of this video, I'm going to resize them up and see what I think to this chest panel, because Lily's only little, but she was just below the borderline for, I think it was the neck. But actually 2 things I did notice when I put this on Rodney. So usually Rodney, when I put his harness on, he'll shake. He'll just be like shaking, like, ugh, get it off, until we kind of go out on a walk. Because he just doesn't like wearing things. He's hypermobile with chronic pain. He doesn't like wearing things. Alas, he has to wear things to leave the house. So when I put this on, I don't know if it's because the contact points are reduced because of the chest panel kind of like sitting off his chest, but he wasn't shaking as much. Again, could be a fluke, need to keep testing it, but he wasn't shaking as much. And I need to tweak. Lily and Rodney and Peggy were all initially trained to walked on a flat collar, whereas now I've swapped to walking them on a harness. Usually when she's on a harness, it's like she doesn't quite realise that she's on a harness. So sometimes she can do this thing where she gets a bit giddy and she'll kind of like run to the end of the lead. Like, obviously it stops, and then she runs back into heel, and she like does this like silly thing. I mean, how I haven't broke my neck walking that dog, because she just gets a bit giddy. But when I put this on, she wasn't doing that, and I think it's because the contact points are reduced when they're walking. So she kind of didn't all of my dogs, if they're off lead, walk beautifully. They're like kind of, I'm not into heel work, but kind of like what I would love for loose lead walking. As soon as I put them on a lead, it's like, let's go. So Lily even looked a little bit better in a walking, but the main thing is they have full range of motion in that, in the forelimbs. So I was really impressed with that. So I need to take all of these. resized them up to make them not as tight around the neck to see if that will allow the chest plate to sit a little bit closer. But I'm absolutely buzzing with them. Like, you can just tell the quality of them is absolutely stunning. And for people who get the knickers in a twist about dogs having multiple harnesses, I'm just going to say, listen, as a woman, I have lots of different bras. I have different bras for different occasions. And if I want to get my kids different bras for different occasions, then I will. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something super technical. Where am I going? Whoa, I'm going over here. Actually, I need to minimise. No, I need to minimise this one. Whoop. So I thought we could have a look at the website together. So when I was buying this, entire new wardrobe for the kids, it was a bit spenny. Right? It's spenny. You're buying good quality stuff, it's going to be spenny. So this pop-up, sign up to emails and get 10% off your first order, is something that I utilised. And I would say if you are buying from Twiggy Tags for the first time, check out the 10% off. All you have to do is sign up with your email. And so far, I have not been absolutely bombarded with emails. So let's have a look. And I will share my thought process. So you've got all of these like amazing harnesses. You've got a scramble harness that's got like a 3-point. You've got adventure harnesses. That was the print that Peggy nearly got until we went with like a different lead. You got your Apex, you got your adventure harness, which is a limited edition, but this light harness is the one that I went for. So keep cool and comfortable in our low profile and lightweight light harness, offering streamlined functionality, form-fitting, lightweight construction. Ideal for small, slim or gear-shy dogs and available in a full range of inclusive sizing. With a sleek, unintrusive neck clip to ensure the harness doesn't need to be squeezed over your dog's head. So that's the cool little bit at the side. D-ring positioned on the back and strength tested. The light harness is safe and stylish for big and small dogs alike. It's a streamlined, narrow fit, flexible fabric, ideal for smaller or narrow, lean dogs. It's got the reflective strips. It's adjustable. It's lightweight. And it's non-restrictive, and it's an inclusive design, and it now has sizes that fit up to the very biggest breeds. Then I went through some of the pictures, which was just adorable, and the reviews. Look at this little corgi baby. Little baby. But look at so basically when you're looking at the anatomy of the forelimb, you have the scapula, so the shoulder blade, and it kind of goes all the way down. But look at the clearance that dog has. And also just look at his little face, for God's sakes. I love corgis. Then we look at a dog that's bigger. This looks like a golden retriever. Again, we've got that really super lovely high clearance around the shoulder blade. Pippa, you have a stunning dog. Look, there's a poodle. Look at that poodle baby. And that's in the secure, and that's in the size 4. And all mine have size 2. This is Aurora size 1. So this is for a small miniature poodle. And I just don't think, like, my dogs are small, but I do still think the size 2 is going to be the better fit. So again, lots of lovely designs. Okay, so this was the lead that I was going to go with, but they didn't have the matching canopy. But to be honest, I'm glad that I went for the more expensive lead. It wasn't the multi-way. Let me look at the leads again. Close control lead. It was this one. So it is more expensive at £28.95 compared to the light lead. But like, that grab handle is worth it in itself. Purchased a whole new set. Look at the baby. Doesn't she look beautiful? So glad you are happy with your purchases. Oh, beautiful. Again, loving all the shoulder clearance on these. Now, I could have got really, really silly and bought them matching collars as well to go with their harnesses, but I didn't, because their collars they don't kind of like need to be strength tested. They're not walked on a flat collar. That is just purely for contact details to be on as well, and then obviously on the harnesses they'll have that as well. But that is quite tempting for them to have all matching, maybe as a Christmas present. Who knows? I'm open to it. They also do awareness leads as well. So nervous, caution, do not pet, no dogs, assistance dogs, deaf dog, blind dog training, friendly, no dogs do not feed. And I think I've already said nervous as well. So that's really nice to see people kind of getting awareness stuff more mainstream. What is this? Oh, waterproof long line, waterproof collar. My dogs aren't massive water babies. They might have a paddle. That's why I think these ones are going to be a bit better compared to the fleece lining of the Perfect Fit. I just think it's going to be easier to dry those ones. Then they have these travel attachments. So they have these seatbelt attachments. Again, that would have been so cute to have the matching seatbelt attachments. And who knows, I might get them at a later date. But because this holiday is also costing us a small fortune to take the dogs away, this is something you can look at for later. But they've got the headrest seatbelt and the Isofix seatbelt, and plus a little travel bed as well. Cute, cute. And then we've got lights that you can attach. You've got a replacement charger cable for your light up stuff. Dog toys, they've got the Zig Zoom as well. I know that it was done in those particular colour for high visibility for dogs. Oh, here we go. It's durable, recycled rubber, specifically chosen to stand out in grass for dogs who are red-green colourblind. So cute. Porta poops, what's that? Okay, that's really cute. A porta poop. Is this where you like put the... Yeah, it's got like a little gap in it. Where's the gap on that one? There? A little gap on it so you can carry your dog's poop without having to hold the bag. That's very cute. I do really like that mushroom one. This is lethal. I shouldn't actually be looking at this anymore, but it's just too tempting. So I always like to make have a little shout out, have a little look at the About Us section, because when you're supporting small businesses, you're supporting families as well and people living their dreams. So Twiggy Tags began in 2020 with Twiggy, an adventurous pup full of personality, and her owner Lois. Like many long-eared breeds, Twiggy hated having harnesses pulled over her head so much that she would hide whenever it came out. When searching for an alternative, Lo discovered a gap in the market. Durable, safe harnesses that didn't require going over the head were limited to plain, uninspiring colours. None of them reflected Twiggy's bold and vibrant spirit. From this, the adventure harness was born. What started as a simple solution for one dog has grown over the past years into Twiggy Tags, a brand dedicated to creating high-quality dog gear made for the great outdoors. Our products are designed to be strong, hard-wearing, safe, inclusive, and always stylish. We're proud that every item we make is independently strength-tested for safety and personally trialled by our own dogs before launch. Quality and function are non-negotiable, but we believe our dog gear should be celebrate individuality with eye-catching, fashion-forward designs. Today, Twiggy Tags is stocked in more than 300 stores across the UK and international stockists growing. We have showcase events such as Crufts and Dogfest, and we are proudly supported a community of over 30,000 dog lovers online. From our small warehouse in Bristol, our team of 6 humans and 8 dogs continue to design and develop adventure-ready, fashionable, innovative gear that we're proud to use ourselves. Twiggy Tags dogs are always at the heart of what we do. We believe that practical, long-lasting dog gear doesn't have to be boring, and we're committed to bringing you products that are fun, bold, adventurous as the dogs who wear them. We're so excited for the road ahead and grateful to have you on this journey. So this is Lois. You will absolutely have seen Lois at many dog shows. Like Twiggy Tags are a real cornerstone in the like the dog kind of like day out shows and stuff. Twiggy Tags really does have a stronghold there. She's the creator, founder, primary product designer, and a little bit of everything else too. Then Richard, the director, he was another director, is the sensible brains alongside a team of crazy dog ladies. He makes important decisions and the head spreadsheet creator. Then you've got all of the rest of the team as well. I'm trying to think. I think it might have been Laura, maybe, that I met at an awards do quite a few years ago. But that's Twiggy Tags. And when I was looking at the harnesses, the main thing about the light harness, I'll go back to it again. I'm sure it said something for dogs that are gear shy. Where is it? gear shy dogs. Whereas when you look at, say, let's have a look at the adventure harness. Sleek, non-intrusive neck clip, strength tested. So this is not the like heavier version, but basically not a light version. So I was like, so it was between that one. I did have a look at the limited edition adventure harnesses just because it had different patterns, because this design will not be restocked. I think these are also marked down as well. Yes, so instead of £38.95, they are now £25. Look at these little terriers, size 2 and Jack Russell. Yeah, this is it, isn't it? Like, yeah, so size 2 is definitely right. I just need to twiddle around. Oh, look at that on a Great Dane. I love the size inclusivity, and the fact that it's all strength tested. So, I think that's everything kind of that I wanted to say. The scramble harness is good, though, especially if you've got a dog that's a little bit of a Houdini. I wonder if that's what it is. Created for mountain adventures, for life outdoors with your best friend, for lifting, for security, and for adventure. So I'm assuming like if you're lifting your dog over like stiles and stuff. Oh, that's really good if an elderly dog needs extra support whilst walking. Lift and assist for helping a dog over a stile on a hike. Houdini escape artist. I swear to God, I have not pre-read this, but I definitely was like, oh, that would be good for a Houdini dog. Oh, that would be really good for going over stiles. And that's literally what is said on here. Because sometimes you are going to get dogs that need that 3-point attachment because they, can back out of harnesses. So I am going to twiddle around with the fittings of these harnesses and see how we get on. Yeah, right, back in a minute. Oh. Okay, so you can't see me, but you don't need to see me. You need to see my dogs. So this is Lily, and this is Rodney. So if I just put my hand on his chest there. So, as you can see, it's got a really high rise here. Nice wide front chest plate. I loosened off the neck. So basically, when Rodney pulls, that's where it'll go to. So it definitely fits a lot better now that we've loosened off the neck. Rodney, can you do a sit? Can you show us a sit? Can you sit? Oh, there. Good boy. No, just hang on. Wait a minute, like that. Son, can you sit? Yeah, good boy. So you can see the chest plate definitely sits a lot better. When this neck was tighter, it was a lot looser. Now, I can still get my hand through, but the contact points here completely clear round here. To be honest, I might tighten that up like a teeny weeny bit, but I am really happy with how that's sitting. Hey, he's so clever. Should we see where your sisters are? Lily, Lil, Lally, good girl. So again, weirdly, these are all the same size, but it fits them all very differently. I was on the fence about whether or not to, hang on, Rod, get the size down for Ninny, but because she's a little bit of an odd shape. But when she's running, she's still got full range of mobility in here. I can get my hand kind of through that chest plate, but when she pulls into that harness, it sits where it needs to be, and the forelimbs are still nice and free. Should we go find Peggy? Peggy, what's this? Peggy's currently eating blackberries, so she's probably not going to come. Peg! What's this then? Peggy. I know, hang on. Peg! Peggy! What's this? Are you ready? Peggy. Jesus. Ninny's ready, but I'm going to have to go and grab the reprobate. Actually, what I'll do is let's do some walking up and down. Let's do some walking up and down with your matching leads. Whoa. Right, come here then. Right, so, wait a minute, let's get you in shot. Carabiner on. There we go. Look at that. Look at you. Woo, Ninny. Come on then, this way.
Oh, oh, there she goes. Should do another one. Catwalk. Whoa. Minnie, this way. Oh, she's pretty. Good girl. You come over here a little bit. That's it, good girl. Come on, we go. Oh, she's a superstar. And then, so if I'm stood up straight, so I think I'm 5'8". That little grab handle is just so I can stand, you can't see me, but I'm stood straight and that grab handle is there. I've got all this. Come on then, Nin. Oh, she's so clever. And once more because you're gorgeous. Once more because you're gorgeous. Whoa, good girl. You ready? Oh, hang on. Right, there we go. Should we try with your brother? Good girl. Rod. Podge, Podge. Come here then. Who's this beautiful boy? Come here then. Good lad. Come on then. Oh, he's a fashionista. Whoa. Oh, can you catch him if you can? Right, Rod, this way. Whoa. Whoa. Are you even a dog mum unless you hype your dogs up? Oh, that's good. Well done. Very pacey, son. Should we try again? This way, Rod. Rodney. Whee, good boy. Right, hang on, freight train. Come here. That's it. It's going off to a side a little bit there, isn't it? Right, you go. Go on. Oh, clever. Isn't he clever? And then got me grab on. Oh, got me. Come here. Good boy. Oh, he's so clever. Yes, he is. Right, shall we go and get your naughty sister? Come on then. Right, 2 seconds. Right, Pigwig. Piggy. Right, come on. That's enough blackberries, please. I know you're having a nice picnic. Come on. Come on. Oh. There we go. Right. Okay. Right, Piggy. Are you ready for your fashionista moment? Oh, bloody hell. Right. Come on, Pigwig. I'm not walking this way. The blackberry bushes are it. Whoa, there she is. And then shall we go back this way? Whoa, good girl. Should we try this one? Come on this way. No, I want to go back to the blackberry bush. Peggy, come on, couple more. Clever. Oh my goodness. And then this way. Whoa, she's a fashionista. Come on in, Peggy, this way. Do you hear that sigh then? She's like, ugh. And should we show a picture? Peg, come here. Come here then. Hello, good girl. Again, I think I need to piddle around with this one a little bit more, but more so on this area, maybe just to tighten it up a smidge. Should we tighten it up a smidge? There you go. You are free, beast. You are free. Rodney, you're free as well. Right, go on then. Go on then. Whoa. And now they have just left me to go eat blackberries. So I'm going to add that onto the video as well. So this is the size 2. And I'm still umming and ahhing about whether to get her a size 1. To see if that fits any better. But for now, Lily. For now, look at that little fit. Oh, she's beautiful. There you go. For now, I think we should give it a test drive first, huh? Good girl. So that is my review of Twiggy Tags light harness and the close control lead. If you have enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, share and subscribe. But for now, lots of love to you, your dogs, your cats, your ferrets, guinea pigs, whoever, and I will speak to you soon. Take care for now. Bye.